Reactor is a plugin for DaVinci Resolve that is used as a way to access many other plugins. Go to the Stake Underwater forums and find the download link for the Reactor plugin. I have put a link in the description. This will download a LUA file. Open DaVinci Resolve and go to the Fusion page. Now drag and drop the LUA file onto the node graph. This will load a pop-up to install Reactor. Click Install and launch. Installation will begin and a pop-up will show. This takes a while, so go and get a cup of tea. Once this is complete, the Reactor plugin will open and show you all the available plugin. In this case I want the VHS plugin, but I also recommend the MT glitch tools too. Just search VHS in the search box to find it. Unfortunately, this particular tool seems to act a little strangely, so in order to add it to your Fusion composition you need to do the following. Go to the path of where the VHS composition is installed. I will put the path in the description. Open the VHS.comp file using Notepad, or whatever text editor you use, to view it. Copy all the text from your text editor in this file. Now simply paste that into your node graph in Fusion. All the nodes will appear in your node graph. There is a lot going on in this composition, so we will just focus on a couple of aspects. The first thing to note is you need an input video or image. It may be preferable to edit your video and output it first, then re-import the final edited video into this composition so the whole effect is across the length. Drag and drop your clip or image into the node graph. Find the loader node and disconnect it from letterbox 1. Now connect your media in node that you just dragged into the letterbox 1 node. Look for the final gamut 1 node, press 1 or 2 on your keyboard to load the node into one of the viewers. You should now see your clip with the VHS effect applied. Add a media out node and connect the gamut to the media out node. This effectively sends the composition back to the edit page timeline. Final couple of adjustments that you can make is around the text. Installing this composition should include the VCR-OSD font. If it's not available you may need to restart Resolve. In the composition you will find 2 text nodes, one is the word play and the other is the timecode. In this composition the timecode has been started at 1 hour 18 minutes and 17 seconds for whatever reason. If you want it to start at 0, then do the following. Go to the Modifiers tab on the text node that has the timecode. In the Modifiers tab you can see an offset wheel which allows you to set the value back to 0, or set it to a new timecode if you want to. Additionally, if you want to add a timecode in future, go to the text node in the inspector. Right-click in the text box and select timecode. This will add a timecode to your clip, and when you play forward it will count up from 0 to however long your clip is. The guy that made this composition actually has a YouTube video on how he created it. The credit for this is all him. I have placed a link in the description where he goes into more detail on what each of the nodes is doing. Hope you found this useful. Please subscribe.